going to Xyz summon 4. Lucky straight. Yeah. I'm feeling lucky, boys. Are you feeling lucky? Here we go. What's up, guys? It's your boy Kazaris back with another fun little deck profile, and today we have Shifting Up Worms. Now, this deck aims to turbo out Lucky Straight. This card is very, very cool. It is a rare, it's a rare Xyz from the new box. It's very gimmicky, very memey, but it is fun. I have not pulled it off yet, so I mean, I've summoned it twice, but I haven't. It got karma cutted both times, so I'd like to be able to pull it off. Its effect is really cool. So it is not once per turn. You can detach one Xyz material from this card, roll a 6-sided die twice, and this card's attack becomes the larger number rolled times 700 until your opponent's next end phase. Then, if the total roll was exactly 7, apply one of these effects. Send all other cards on the field to the graveyard. Special summon one monster from your hand, or from either graveyard, or draw 3 cards and then discard 2 cards. So we can attempt to resolve this 3 times because it's 3 materials. So we can detach a material, roll 2 dice, try and get the result of 7, which is a 50% chance of happening roughly, because 7 is the most common die roll. It's right between 2 and 12. And then if we do resolve that, it'll be 4,900 attack, and we get to send all other cards on the field to the graveyard. So that's really cool. It doesn't target, it doesn't destroy, we just get to send everything. This could out Cocytus if Cocytus was still around. So really neat. And how we're going to be making this is with the Shifting Up. Now, Shifting Up reads, I had to grind for this card. I wanted to do this a few days ago, but I just got this skill. I had to grind for it in casual duels, of all things. So it reads, can be used once per turn when you control 3 light monsters. Until the end of this turn, the levels of all monsters you control become equal to the level of the monster with the highest level on your side of the field. This skill can only be used if you begin the duel with an extra deck that contains no monsters other than Xyz monsters. So after we resolve W Nebula Meteorite, will be allowed to summon Worm Victory from our deck, which is a level 7 light worm. And then if we resolved either Carteros on flip, or we have Zex with Yagan, that is 3 monsters. Then we can use Shifting Up on our turn, since we'll have a level 7 light and 2 level 4s. The level 4s will become level 7, and then we can overlay all 3 into Lucky Straight. Or we can just overlay into Dracossack. Dracossack is another option, another great level 7, which is probably better, probably the better rank 7, but Lucky Straight is memey, and knowing me, we're going for the memes. So this is the list. We're playing 3 Zex, 2 Yagan. Yagan's fine to open on its own. We can just set it with like Worm W Nebula, and then on your opponent's turn, you can activate this to flip this face up, bounce a face up monster they control to the hand. So it's a solid interruption, and then at the end phase, you'll flip it back face down, draw a card, summon Worm Victory. Really cool. And then if you can just like normal summon another worm, you can do the Shifting Up combo that way. Or you can summon Zex, which will dump the Yagan, and then Yagan will summon itself back since you only control Worm Zex. And then that's essentially the same thing. But it gives you 2 monsters already that way, which is really cool. If it's if it leaves the field after being flipped face up and summoned this way, then it gets banished. Or actually no, if it's summoned this way, you just remove it from play if it's been destroyed at all. Carteros, this will search any level 4 lower reptile type worm, so either Yagan or Zex. 3 Book of Moon, 3 Fiendish Chain, 2 Floodgate Trap Hole, and 3 W Nebula Meteorite. So obviously W Nebula is like one of the only ways they're going to be able to resolve this combo. I mean, technically we can tribute set to Worm Victory, which is unlikely, but not bad because this is a Regeki. If it's flip face up, 2,500 defense, pretty bulky. It can definitely come up especially if you resolve like if you resolve W Nebula Meteorite and then you Book of Moon your own Worm Victory, you can flip it back face up and then Regeki the field. So that is a play. So that's an option. So that's kind of neat. Like if you just want to Regeki the field and then go into Lucky Straight, that way you don't have to roll a 7. You can just roll anything 6 or higher just to give him enough attack to kill your opponent after Regekiing the field with a Worm Victory. That's an option. So Book of Moon's kind of like double-sided in this deck. It's not like doesn't hurt you, but it just has it's like a multi-tool essentially. You can book your own monsters, book your opponent's monsters. Really cool. So that's the list. Only 2 Floodgate. I had 1 Yagan, 3 Floodgate. But I wanted to make room for a second Jagen because Jagen's just really solid, especially with Worm W Nebula Meteorite. So this is the list. Let's just grab our coffees and jump right into some duels. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. And I just finished the second episode of History with PDS last night. We recorded it, and boy, is it spicy. It is hilarious. So I can't wait for that to debut on Saturday. So stay tuned for that. I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode and continue to tune in to Duel Links Entertainment's channel for the rest of these episodes. We're going to be going for a while. It's going to be weekly until we catch up, basically. So it's going to go for a while. So stick around for that. Now, that being said, let's jump into some games. All right, we are against a Seto Kaiba. Another Blue Eyes. This is, I think, of all the decks in history, this is the one I've played the most against, in all honesty. Like, especially recently. I just feel like I've played so many Blue Eyes over the past week. It's kind of insane. And kind of disgusting. So we are going to activate Worm Jagen. So Zex, send Jagen. Jagen activates since we only control Zex, can summon itself in face-down defense from the graveyard. We're going to set our Book of Moon, set our Fiendish Chain. Now we don't have W Nebula Meteorite, Jesus. So we cannot summon the Worm Victory from the deck, so Lucky Straight is probably not looking likely this game. Unless it drags on for a little bit and we top deck W Nebula next turn. Then maybe we can get it. Oh, well, there's a W Nebula. Okay, so maybe we can do it. Yeah. So I'm just going to keep it like this. This is a stone face down, so I'm not going to run into that. I'm just going to chill. Just going to chill. He could Karma Cut my Zex. Or Regeki Break. Is he going to hit the new set? Don't hit the new set. Oh, good. Okay. Alright. We can Fiendish Chain the Dragon Spirit. I mean, he can chain it to summon Blue Eyes from hand. Or it can just resolve, which would be ideal. Don't hit the new set. Ooh, nice. All right, let's force out the Blue Eyes here. I mean, that was really dumb of him. He should have hit the new set because that's the one I can't respond with. But, I mean, that works for it. Okay, so either way, all right, the Fiendish Chain would have resolved. So that's good to know. So even if he did target the new set, it would have resolved. He's going to draw for turn. Now we can just flip this up. So revealing Blue Eyes. This is unfortunate because I don't. He's just gonna pop my Jagen, in which case I have to W Nebula here, and then Jagen will bounce his alternative. But then he'll just flip up his tuner, synchro for Spirit or Verm, and then crash over my field. But I have to do this here. I mean, he might not do that play. We'll see. But I have to do this here. Just going to chain Dragon Spirit White. Okay. Bouncing this. Now he can synchro. I mean, ideally he goes like Spear Dragon and tries to run over Zex. And that way my Jagen gets to stay. Actually, it doesn't matter. Yeah, if you can only clear one, either way, I'm going to get one of these flipped face down. And then I'll get a draw, and then I'll get to summon Worm Victory from the deck. And then I can normal summon this other one, flip back up, the one that gets set. Ooh, he's just going to go straight for Azure Eyes. That is interesting. Huh. I don't think I've ever seen anybody go straight for Azure Eyes. Neat. So, if you can only clear one, we are resolving at least one single draw. Oh, wait, no, he can't. Does he have Twin Burst? He has Alternative and a Blue Eyes in hand. He does not have Twin Burst. Okay. So he's going to Master, add Stone back. Sure. And then Battle Phase? Yeah. Interesting. Okay, so this doesn't die by battle, so that's even better for us because now we have to draw 2 cards. Well, there is a chance that we can draw Worm Victory off of the W Nebula draw because we have to draw first before we can summon. So that might be a little yikes. We'll see. Don't draw it. Yes, cool. Okay, so now we get to summon Victory from the deck. First game resolving this Lucky Straight combo. Very, very cool. We're going to flip up the Worm Jagen. This has to target, so we have to bounce the Master. Going to flip this up. We're going to activate Shifting Up. Going to Xyz summon for Lucky Straight. Yeah, I'm feeling lucky, boys. Are you feeling lucky? Here we go. Activate Detach material. 1 and 3. Okay, so that didn't work. All right, try it again. Detach material. 1 and 5. Almost. Activate effect. Detach material. 2 and 4. Oh, man. Well, we didn't resolve the effect. I mean, we can still set W Nebula, set Floodgate, set Jagen, enter battle phase. Like, this isn't awful. We get to beat over the Azure Eyes. We didn't get to resolve Lucky Straight, though, but we've got some more games. Maybe we'll pull off the effect at least once. But I'm just going to Floodgate the Protector, just because it's easier to clear Protector than it is to clear a Blue Eyes that gets Floodgated. Because if he summons, like, Twin Burst, I can... Or, like, if he's going to be able to summon Alternative again, so I have to answer that again. So I'm going to make Paladynamo. I'll be able to Fiendish Chain the Alternative, and then I can Paladynamo, reduce it to 0, and attack for game. Just kidding. That sucks. Okay, well... End turn, I guess. So he's popping this here. That's fine. Get my 700 attack monster off the field. I'm perfectly okay with that. He's going to end his turn there. Alright, so we are going to summon Zex. Since we already have the Jagen, there's no reason to send Carteros to the graveyard. Set the Jagen past turn. If he alternatives again, we can Fiendish. So that's cool. Now, unfortunately, we might have to go for the deck out here. If that is the case, I might just speed it up a bit. Activating Stone, that's fine. Adding Dragon Spirit of White, sure. Now, that's... Oh, wait, no, that's cool. Okay, so we can flip. I think we win. So we bounce the alternative. Normal summon the Carteros. Make them Malevolent Sin. Banish the Protector that we set. We have a third Fiendish Chain. That's kind of neat. And then this is 4,200 damage on board. So unless he has like a Sphere Karibo or something, this should be the ball game. So battle phase 18. Nice. 24. So we summoned Lucky Straight. We attempted to use his effect 3 times. Did not get it, unfortunately, but that's the luck of the roll, I guess. But we did end up winning in the end with some standard Xyz plays. So that's pretty cool. Let's do another. All right. We are up against a Seto Kaiba again. This is like, I've played like 6 games today. This is my 5th one, I think. Absolutely ridiculous. That way I can target it. So set this. Set this. Well, if I don't target it, yeah, he just gets to run over. So I have to hold the Book of Moon. I'll pass here. If he doesn't do it, like, I have the Fiendish Chain for it. Okay, so he didn't do it, but now I have the Fiendish Chain for it on his turn, and I get to save the Book of Moon, so that's really nice. Maybe I should have set the Book of Moon, because my only chance to, like, really survive was if he only tagged out on his turn. So maybe I should have set the Book of Moon knowing that I would just negate the Azure Eyes on his turn. That's unfortunate. So he summons Azure Eyes, or he summons Alternative. I have a bounce and a negate. He has a pop, an Azure Eyes, and a Twin Burst. So no matter what, I think my Jagen is dying because I didn't set this Book of Moon. So I activate W Nebula. I bounce the Alternative. He activates skill, summons Twin Burst. I have to Fiendish a Twin Burst, and then he still has Spirit Blue Eyes. So this is unfortunate, but I have to bounce this Alternative just to guaranteed protect my Jagen for now, on the off chance that he doesn't extend any further. Well, we have to Fiendish the Twin Burst. That's the only one that will stick. I mean, what can we still top deck? So we kill this, he attacks, I take 3,000. That is fine. On my end phase, he's going to tag out for sure, I think. Just to make them untargetable. W Nebula resolving, but there's nothing to resolve it with. There's another W Nebula. Alright, well, I think even if I set the Book of Moon, I wouldn't have been able to resolve the W Nebula to draw and summon. So, unfortunate. He just had too many resources. Let's do another game. Alright, we are up against an Odion, an onion. He is 1 letter off of being an onion. Odion. I will see your set 1 and raise you a set 3. So Jagen can't bounce his face down, but if he just sets and I can resolve this W Nebula Meteorite, I can resolve shifting up. That would be cool. Normal summoning Raiden. Do I want him to mill? Is this like a Lightsworn trap deck? I mean, I'm just going to W Nebula here. Jagen will... Ooh. Huh. Swords of Revealing Light reveal that ancient stone. A white stone of ancients. Watch him like Sage. Okay, never mind. So flip my Jagen back face down. Draw a card. Special summon Worm Victory. In defense. And now I can flip up the Jagen. Flip up the Jagen. Bounce his stone. I can normal summon the Carteros, which is the least useful one in my hand right now. Activate my skill. And I just got to roll a 6 to hit him directly for 4,200 damage. I don't get to resolve the effect. Well, I mean, I can still resolve the effect. I just don't get to send everything to the graveyard. I'm still going to try and resolve it. But if I roll a 6, I'm not going to resolve the rest of them. Because I'm just going to hit him directly for game 1 and 3. Nope. Activate effect. Try it again. 3 and 5. Nope. Let's try it again. Why not? Here we go. 1 and 6. Damn. Unfortunate. Man, this is so hard. 3 chances to roll a 7 and we can't do it yet? That's so lame. To Book of Moon is Raiden. I don't want him milling because I know he has stones and whatnot in his deck, so I don't want him milling anything. There's a Floodgate. Gotta summon Zex. I'm not sending anything to grave because I want to keep it all in the deck. He has an option to do something here. I'm going to go to battle phase. I have Floodgate Fiendish. Man, I've used it 6 times and I haven't gotten a 7 yet. That's so unfortunate. Stone disc. Oh, that's a play right there. Summon Dragon Spirit away. Yeah. Yeah. Man, I couldn't even roll a 6 either. If I roll a 6, I could have smacked him for 4,200. Unfortunate. Spirit Dragon. Yeah. Milled stone. Of course he milled stone. Why wouldn't he have milled stone? He can activate the other stone and add back Dragon Spirit of White if he wants. So he's going to use 1. He might have clicked the wrong one. That's a possibility. Lucky Straight. 1,025. I need to deal 200 damage. Can I deal 200 damage? I don't think so. So he's going to activate Stone in the end phase, summon Blue Eyes. Yeah. Well, there's a Zex. Yeah, I mean, if he tags into Azure Eyes, I lose. Unfortunate. Oh, well. We resolved Lucky Straight. Didn't get the effect, though. Let's do another. Alright, we're up against a Taya Gardner. We are going first. Gorgeous. Setting a Warm Carteros, setting Double Book of Moon, and setting Fiendish Chain. There's a W Nebula. Interesting. I am going to flip up this Carteros Worm Jagen. I'm going to Book of Moon my own Carteros and then set this W Nebula. So now I get to trigger Jagen on his turn. This becomes a trap card basically. Or like an interruption card I should say, because it is a trap card. But now this basically reads search a worm from your deck and bounce a face-up monster your opponent controls to the hand. So that's pretty cool. It's going to end. I mean, I am going to activate this here. Flip, search. Jagen's mandatory, even though if there is no target. It's going to search me as Zex. Please do not draw Worm Victory. Please do not draw Worm Victory. Please do not draw Worm Victory. Set. Yes. Okay. Summon the Worm Victory. Seems to be a delay. Okay, so I'm going to flip up Worm Carteros. This is going to search me again. So it's 3 searches now with this card. Absolutely crazy. Add another Worm Zex, because why not? Going to flip up Worm Jagen. Now I could Book of Moon my own Worm Victory and have that as a Regeki. So that's kind of cool. Letting this all resolve. Going to activate I don't know. I just feel like I want to bait out this back row just so I can resolve Lucky Straight. But I mean, if that back row was anything, I feel like he would have used it. Alright, so we're just going to go for it. Going for the Lucky Straight. Alright. Effect number 1. Can we hit a 7 for once? Alright, 4 and 1. Rip. Alright, so no effect there. We only rolled a 5. Activate again. 1 and 5. No. Activate again, please. Please. This is 9 activations without 5 and 5. God damn it. Well, unfortunately, I don't have time to sit here all day and try to resolve Lucky Straight. So we've tried 9 times. We've summed it 3 times, tried 9 times. Have not rolled a single 7, which is the odds of that are really low, honestly. So luck was not in our favor today, but we were able to show off the Lucky Straight and at least attempt to use his effect. So that is going to have to be good enough. We're going to attempt to enter battle phase and attack for game here. 3,500 attack. Pretty beefy. Interesting. So Rainbow Life is going to discard Dolce Pudding, says. Huh. Alright, well, I'm going to pass it there. Normal summoning Hoot Cake. I am going to book that face down. Get it out of here. Get it out of here. Tribute to the Doomed. Oh, please target Lucky Straight, thinking it's 3,500 permanently. Please. Oh, yes. Thank God. Because that would have been 700 at the end of his turn. And that would have been just a weak monster sitting on the field. But now this way, we at least get to clear it. Nice. So there's a Sphere Karibo, I guess. Hoot Cake will shuffle itself back. Activate her attack for 18. It's probably just going to pass there. Probably doesn't have anything else. Nope. Alright, so just going to try and kill him real quick. Flip summon the Jagan. Yep, he's going to scoot up there. We had 9 cards to his too, so that's going to do it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Unfortunately, I did not get to resolve Lucky Straight's actual effect. We got to roll some dice, but we were not lucky today. Lady Luck was not on our side. And I don't have time to sit here and roll Lucky Straight dice all day, so that's you get the gist of the deck. You understand what it does. You summon the Worm Victory with 2 other worms. You make them all level 7. You summon the Lucky Straight. Or you can summon the Dracosac and keep the Worm Victory on the field as like a Regeki. Pretty cool. But that's going to do it. Be on the lookout for episode 2 of History of Duel Links this Saturday. I'm very excited for it. Enjoy your coffees. Enjoy the rest of your day. I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.